Schopenhauer's success strategy: fake, fake, real. In modern society, self-promotion and display of power are often considered key elements of success. People emphasize their intellectual superiority, show off their strong charisma, and try to expand their influence. However, German philosopher Schopenhauer proposed a completely different strategy for success. Through the concept of fake, fake, real, he argued that appearing less intelligent than one actually is ultimately more successful. Schopenhauer is best known for his pessimistic view of life, but his insights provide profound guidance on achieving success. According to Schopenhauer, many people seek success by showing off their abilities and flaunting their power. But this attitude ultimately arouses resentment in others and hinders smooth human relationships. Rather, it is a more effective strategy to intentionally humble oneself and reveal one's abilities only when necessary. This method not only helps you succeed, but also helps you avoid the envy and resentment of others and secure smoother social interactions and long-term influence. The trap of intellectual superiority. Schopenhauer believed that human nature is full of envy and jealousy. When he was 19, he received a letter from his mother in which she reprimanded him, saying, "You always want to excel and prove yourself right. But have you ever thought about what effect that has on others?" His mother warned him that no matter how great his intellectual superiority was, it would be meaningless if it alienated and resented others. This realization had a profound effect on Schopenhauer's view of humanity. He realized that having superior intelligence could actually isolate him and create enemies. In human relationships, excessive displays of intellectual superiority often provoke hostility rather than admiration. If you fail to recognize that your intelligence can be seen as threatening to others, you risk eventually being socially ostracized or causing unnecessary conflict. Therefore, he believed that even if one had outstanding abilities, it was necessary to restrain them and not reveal them carelessly. The wisdom of hiding strengths. Schopenhauer argued that hiding one's strengths could lead to greater success in the long run. According to his philosophy, a wise person should know how to wait until the right moment to reveal one's abilities without being hasty. Appearing slightly weaker or less knowledgeable than one actually is can avoid unnecessary conflicts and allow one to take advantage in unexpected ways when necessary. This insight can also be applied to everyday human relationships, whether in a meeting, a discussion, or even in a private conversation. Revealing one's abilities too quickly can sometimes have disadvantageous results. On the contrary, remaining silent and then speaking out at a crucial moment can have a greater impact. Introverts, in particular, are often considered passive, but when they do begin to speak, they can show unexpected depths of insight. This approach protects oneself from unnecessary competition and conflict, while also making others more aware of one's presence. Insight from listening. Schopenhauer emphasized the power of words, but even more important was the ability to use silence. He argued that true wisdom does not lie in constantly speaking, but in knowing when to speak and when to keep quiet. Proverbs 10:19 warns, "In the multitude of words transgression is not banished, but he who restrains his lips gains wisdom." Plato also said, "A wise man speaks because he has something to say, but a fool speaks because he must." In other words, those who know how to restrain their words are more likely to have a deeper impact. Listening carefully to others not only provides valuable insight, but also allows for more effective and strategic responses. On the other hand, talking too much can easily expose your own thoughts and create unnecessary enemies. People in positions of authority, parents, teachers, employers, etc., tend to want to maintain their positions of power. Therefore, directly challenging them or exposing their ignorance can hurt their pride and actually lead to hostility. Schopenhauer believed that in such situations, it is sometimes wiser to act like a fool. This is a strategic way to maintain your authority, while not making the other person perceive you as a threat. In other words, you can make the other person feel good about maintaining your position, but ultimately lead to a favorable outcome for you. The role of pain and how to overcome it. Schopenhauer said that life is full of pain. He saw pain and dissatisfaction as inherent in existence. However, rather than being discouraged by this view, you can use it to build resilience. People who expect life to be easy often crumble when faced with challenges. But those who recognize that pain is inevitable can prepare themselves mentally and emotionally. To succeed in life, you must adopt a mindset that sees pain as part of the journey, not as an obstacle. When setbacks occur, you should not despair, but rather see them as opportunities for growth. Developing mental toughness and accepting that difficulties will always exist will help you navigate life more easily and wisely. The power of intellectual development. Schopenhauer argued that intelligence is one of the few means by which humans can escape the suffering caused by their will. He argued that engaging in deep meditation, studying philosophy, and appreciating art and music can lift people out of their daily struggles. Intellectual development allows us to find fulfillment in wisdom and creativity, beyond the superficial rewards of success. In modern society, this means investing in lifelong learning. Success is not simply a matter of financial wealth or economic advancement, but also of intellectual and personal enrichment. Reading widely, engaging in meaningful conversations, and developing the ability to think critically can provide a deeper sense of purpose and satisfaction. Conclusion: a wise strategy for success. Schopenhauer's philosophy teaches that success is not achieved through mere demonstrations of ability or intellectual superiority, but through more sophisticated strategies and disciplined attitudes. While self-promotion and display are considered important in modern society, overly blatant self-expression can easily create resentment and risk damaging relationships. Rather, intentionally hiding your strengths and revealing them only when necessary can have a greater impact. In addition, the attitude of being careful with your words and listening attentively builds trust in others and ultimately enables more effective communication. Schopenhauer's ha-ha-sil strategy is not just a simple way of life, but provides deep philosophical insight that can help maintain smoother relationships and achieve long-term success.